So I would love to have brand deals, but
They can kiss my ass, man.
no, I'm being honest. Like, there's a lot that actually
Y'all
happens
can
in
kiss
this.
my ass.
There's a lot that happens in this country. You understand?
Though y'all can kiss my ass. But yeah.
I'll kiss your ass. Guys, some brand deals, and I'm so sorry to say this, they are discussed in hotel rooms. For us as women, we in our 20s, we go for dumb niggas. We go for dumb men. And it is so unfortunate of the fact that when you have a man that is not the brightest and he sees your light, he has to dim it. I used to give my ex-husband my bank card. He stayed with my card where I make all the money. People fail to differentiate a beef and a misunderstanding or a difference in opinions. The issue is that when you have dumb people, they go into disrespect mode.
Blueprint episode 23. Welcome to it. Owamie, Let me sing the song. She's a vlogger, a fashion nova. She's a queen and a gozi. Hey, Owamie. Owamie. Did I? Yeah, it's the one.
Yes,
You love your own song, né?
I do. I'm the only person who actually has a song that is actually about them and is their intro. Like, that is freaking iconic.
Who is that? Who's behind your song?
My song.
Yeah.
So it's an artist called Batondi.
Okay.
He also is the one that actually did the intro for To Hell and Back. I've been through hell and back. To hell and back.
Nobody by my side. Nobody to control me. You see,
you know what? Yes.
I'm the one. You see, I told you, I've been following you, bro. I've been following you for years. When you first started, I know all your drama, bro.
Wow.
All your drama, all your successes, all your call-outs, all your trades. I know everything about you, bro.
Thank you.
You know what? Someone said this. My mentor. I don't want to mention him because I mentioned him too many times.
Okay.
But he said, "You never know who's watching."
That is so true. Like, that is so true. I think I usually choose not to think about that because I get scared and I'm like, nah, I'm going. For me, I'm just like, it's me and a few of my friends and we're just giggling and talking nonsense. Because I remember there was a day that I actually went to, I had an issue with my skin, 2021. And I wanted a dermatologist, someone that was going to be good and everything. And there was this lady that came highly recommended. I'm not going to say her name. But she came highly recommended. She's a doctor. She treats celebrities and everything. She's got a big practice in Sentin. And I walk in, and mind you, on the form, I've got my legal name because Owamie is not in my ID.
Oh, for real?
Yes, but I want to add it. So when I walk in, she's like, Owamie. And I'm like, she watches me she's older. She's over 50. She started telling me her issues because it was the time I was talking about my divorce and everything. She started telling me about her own. We probably spent almost 2 hours in the consultation and everything. And I was like, you really never know who is actually watching.
You never know.
Wow.
And you think that your top celebrities or whatever, they would never see until you meet someone at a meet and greet or whatever, and they're like, yeah, be a pusher. You're like, what the hell?
It's all
they actually know. So that's why I did say 4 years ago that YouTube is gonna replace TV.
And it has. I feel like it has.
Anyway, welcome, Owamie.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Blueprints podcast. Thank you so much for making time. Sit down with us. I've got so much to ask you, but I think the main focus of the Blueprint, I think you know it, is to tell us how you make your money, where your money comes from. And if someone wants to sit right there on the Blueprint like Owamie, because I know by the way, I knew about Facebook monetization from one of your videos.
You lie.
I'm telling you, I think it was the only one that I saw. That you were the only person that was talking about that.
Yeah.
About the guy that you DM'd and then about Zeba.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how you got in.
Okay.
But we're not going to get too much about your backstory because I feel like a lot of people know you.
Yeah.
But I want you to tell me, I know where Owamie is from, but for my audience,
yeah,
where you from?
Okay, so then if you Owamie nechwa zvauru.
If you like us, you and Lebo Lion and who? Everybody. No, please do it. Please do it for my camera. Right there, that one there.
Yeah, then if you Owamie nechwa zvauru muvenda vembi kana ivevela vibva muvenda sala gomba gomba la gaba. Okay, so my name is Owamie nechwa zvauru and I'm from Venda.
That's not the intro, Jahan. I know your intro.
You want my intro?
Yeah, your intro.
Hi guys, my name is Owamie nechwa zvauru, aka Miss Fear Fokol, reporting back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you. I'm a professional, baby.
I didn't even know it, but I'm like,
but yeah, I mean, I do this intro almost every day.
I love it, bro. I wish I had one. I used to have one, then it became cheesy.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna be.
You just gotta
I'm not gonna be my 30s. Pusha gang fam. Okay, no.
Yeah. So I think mine is timeless. It's never getting out of style.
Where are you from?
Venda.
We're in Venda.
In a village called Gaba.
Yeah? You grew up there?
Yes.
Okay. So, Owamie from Venda, how did you come to Gauteng?
So I came to Gauteng for school.
Mm-hmm.
I think like a majority of us do.
Yeah.
I was going to Medunsa. So I did go to Medunsa since 2009 to I think 2014. If I'm not too mistaken. I would say 2012, like full time. Yeah.
Studying?
So I started with BSc and then I switched courses. I went to BK because the aim was to be a doctor.
You wanted to be a doctor?
I swear.
Yeah?
But I think like...
With your personality?
See, that's the thing. It wasn't gonna work because instead of like... I don't know how to say this. Like, instead of just moving on from one patient to another, I'd be crying.
I think so.
It was horrible. Like, I switching to BK was like the biggest thing ever for me because I feel like it really did help me. Because imagine if I had worked really hard and I was accepted to do like MBCHB, and then I quit doing medicine. Do you understand? Like, it would have been an even bigger scandal than me actually quitting as doing BK. Not that BK is not of importance, but it's like, oh, she was going to be a nurse. But then imagine like going through life and everyone is like, she could have been a doctor. She just left, you know?
Yeah.
But being at the hospital, I think was like an introduction that showed me, like, this is not for me.
Because I know you, right? I'm just going to say that guy.
Okay.
We're not going to mention any names.
Yeah, of course.
Right? How did you meet? So, what captured me about you, like I said, I followed you from day one. I think you're one of the few YouTubers that I think we all started our channel on the same time. Okay. Maybe yours 2 years before mine. Okay. But in that league, I used to watch a lot. I still do. A lot of you. You even introduced Sim Right to the platform where I started watching. There's a lot of people that you put on that we are still watching till today.
1,000%. Right? Which is always funny when people are like, oh, I miss a gatekeeper. I'm like, how do you gatekeep even YouTube? And you put
a lot of people on.
Yeah, I have. But, you know, anyway.
So how do you meet the guy? Because I think when I got attracted to your story and following you a lot, it was how authentic you were about your story, right? You were not trying to say any fake thing for you. You're like, guys, I can't be the whole Louis Vuitton bag. You know, you're going to come to my kitchen that looks all white and whatever. This is me. Yeah. I'm going to give you what I got in the back room. You know, that's what I was like, this is amazing. And your story that you told on that day, I can remember it vividly, is that you used to sell food. The plate. Yeah, by the side of the road. Yes, I did. It was there in Rodiport. That was in 2016. Going 2017. Yeah. I sold my car
because I had left nursing. Oh, life was showing me flames, guys. But
how old were you?
I was 26, like 25, going on 26. And like the way that I've been so bold in making decisions in life, it scares me right now. I'm like, girl, what if things didn't work out?
Hey.
No, honestly, like I've just always been such a bold spirit.
Yeah.
Like, and I've always been such a hard worker. I'm someone who I grew up in a home where like nothing was handed to us. You know, honestly, like nothing was handed to us. My dad, I feel like sometimes was like extreme with it. But he really, really honestly, like with all that happened, he taught me how to survive.
Yeah.
You understand? So sometimes I'm able to see opportunities where other people can't and all that. And I have to give it to him because my brain had to wake up at a young age.
It's yeah.
You understand? Yeah. But yeah, I did. I was selling pub by Rodiport, just opposite One Life and those office parks that have got like Standard Bank.
Yeah,
and all
yeah, I
these
see that.
Right there.
Right there. Do you feel like that you're given a lot into if okay, let me put it like this, and I like to ask these type of questions because I've seen a lot of my friends do the same mistake.
Okay.
Friend gets married. Woman is always the one that is trying to put the man in a position where he's the leader and has, and then years later they feel like, damn, I wasted. If I took all of that and I put it in me, I'd be like 10 times further than what I am. Yeah,
1,000%.
Why do you think women do that? Like, why do you think most women want to be Bob the Builder in their 20s and build a man to put them, like, because there's so many women, I'm like, so you're so intelligent, bro.
Yeah.
You're so worth it. Like, you, if you could do 1, 2, 3, all the things, you could kill it. But because they're in a marriage where they've spent years building that man, they don't even see themselves anymore.
Yeah. I think, I was married to a dumb nigga.
Yo. Owamie, ngiyacela trend. That's the thing.
No, like, I'm not even going to lie. For me, I think for us as women, we, in our 20s, we go for dumb niggas. We go for dumb men. And it is so unfortunate of the fact that when you have a man that is not the brightest and he sees your light, he has to dim it. So most of it is really mind manipulation and mind control, but it is done in such a way that even you can't even see it. You understand? Like, you can't see it. Like, I say this because I want other women out there to wake up, especially if you're still young. I used to give my ex-husband my bank card. He stayed with my card where I make all the money. Like, if I wanted to use $100, I would ask him for my money.
Owamie.
And look at how bright I am. But that nigga really, like, you understand? So
did you give your independence? So sorry to cut you. Did you give your independence like that? Like, it's not a thing. Don't you think it's also something you've been taught? Okay.
Tradition, obviously, also culture in terms of also like the man, the things that we grow up seeing. But again, I also can't like really explain it like that because honestly, my father has always been like the breadwinner. You understand what I'm saying? So sure, there are certain things that my moms would do, but my dad to the core was like, a breadwinner. But then again, also having daddy issues, maybe there's that thing where I was trying to run away from him and anyone that would have his character. But I really can't explain it. It feels like I just woke up from a dream. Wherein I'm starting to see. And I think, Uri, children now, they do not have the same excuse that we had. Remember, I grew up in an era where there was no TikTok. TikTok is like fast information. You understand? YouTube wasn't there. Facebook wasn't there like that. So we didn't have as much information.
MySpace.
I think it was there, but I don't think it ever really made it
here in South Africa, no?
Yeah, it wasn't like that big.
When MySpace happened, I wasn't in South Africa.
Is it?
I was not there.
Yeah, so I don't think it really quite made it. So I think lack of information as well. And also there's also this thing wherein I am from a generation where it was difficult for you to can just sit with your mother and talk to her about like dating and stuff. And by the time I got serious with this guy, my mother had passed. So I was going through a lot. Like she had just passed. I went through depression for like 5 years, like active depression, you know.
Inside the marriage?
Because we legally got married 2018. But we'd been staying together. So, yes, it was a father and son situation, which I'll never ever advise. But for me, I was married because every single thing that we were doing is what we did even after the marriage. So, the only difference was that now we were like legally married and lobola was paid. But I feel with my situation, he kind of became someone that I depended on a lot because of I lost the most important person in my life and he was there, was very supportive. So he kind of like just became a norm, became my life. And I think also because we financially struggled a lot together. When I started making a bit of money, I saw that he was now insecure about that. And I think that's why I was like, you know what, like this honestly does not mean as much to me as how it would to you. Here's the card. You can even have the card. Like, I don't care. You understand? And I just continued. Like, I was just happy with the fact that I was working. I was out of depression. The plans that we had, you know, they were now starting to move and going to the right direction and stuff like that. But it is very, very dangerous. It's also the messages that are preached, you know, to these young girls. Like, you need to do this, you need to do that. Never be Bob the Builder. You will regret it. I'm blessed with the fact that I came out without a child.
That's the other thing. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy Lord. Oh, Lordy Lord. I was reading something. Toby, please put it up. I was reading something say, and I related it to it because I was from the gym. He said, there's nothing that beats coming from the gym to your clean ass house where you left everything where it is.
Yeah.
And you will find it where it is. And you're going to go take a shit and open the door. And no one is going to bother you because you don't have to check up on anyone. And no one's got to check up on you. Oh my God. I was like, yes.
Yes, I'm like,
Lord, I got away. I got away, Owamie.
about that.
Let me tell you, if I can tell you my story,
I think about that when I'm having a bad day. And I'm like in bed, I don't feel like doing anything. And no matter how bad I feel, I'm like, at least nobody's calling me, Mommy, I need food.
You know what I'm saying? Look, I do believe we should have like smart people. There's something Peno said. Smart people like you, hustlers, you guys don't have kids. It's always the dumb people. No, seriously. Like, it's always the people that breed. It's always the idiots that breed a lot. That's what I'm told, right?
Yeah.
And the smart people, the people that are supposed, the geniuses, are not having kids. You see, now we're gonna live in a world. If you guys don't have kids, we're gonna live in a world of just idiots running around. There has to be at least 1 or 2, 3 geniuses around them. This is what I'm told.
No, I think also the other thing again that I think I'm also like, you know, talking to what.
And by the way, let me just clear that. I'm not saying if you have a kid, you're
dumb.
Yeah. I'm just saying, hey man, go watch Peno's podcast. It's not me. It's not me. I didn't say that. I'm just coaching.
No, but obviously it has been proven. Go to a shack and find out how many kids are there. Go to a mansion in Sentin and find these rich people having 2 kids. And the reason they have 2 is because we didn't want to just have one, but we really wanted one.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But you go to a shack and they're like 8 and they're like, so cool, they will grow.
Yeah, kids grow up. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
We're not going to get it. But the other thing again that I actually wanted to say was, I am so against young girls getting married young. Or being in a serious relationship young and getting committed. It hinders you. I'm living my life in reverse. What I was supposed to be doing in my 20s, I'm doing in my 30s. I should have been hustling in my 20s. I had no business getting in any marriage, getting in any serious relationship. I should have been hustling, putting myself first. At the age of 29, that's when I should have been like, okay, who's the person I can be serious with? Like at the age of 30, that's when I should have been getting married, settling down. But at the age of 29, I was going through a divorce. At the age of 29, I was going through a separation. And then age 30, I was now going through a divorce. So now it's like, okay, I wake up from this dream, nightmare, and I'm realizing like time is gone. My dreams have not achieved the things that I wanted. And it's not because I can't. It's because I literally had to hustle to a point where I didn't want to make my ex uncomfortable, but he was still uncomfortable with the little that I was doing. Like, for me, you know how they say, like, the stars, the sky is the limit? No, like, the ceiling was the limit, and still the ceiling was uncomfortable for him. So there were certain things that I couldn't do. I remember, like, sometimes I had to come to Gauteng, was in Free State, to, like, come for auditions. He would insist that he has to bring me here, so he has to skip work. So do you understand? Even though he's not saying don't go for auditions, I have to think of that. Anytime I say there's an audition that I want to go to for anything, I have to remember, oh, he has to now ask from work. He has to take a day off work. He has to drive me. When I'm here, if it's taking time, I have to think, well, there's someone sitting in the car. Do you understand all the mind control, the mind stress? And mind you, I can drive. So there are certain things that people do that will take your power bit by bit. You end up actually just being down. Do you understand?
I understand 100%. I've seen,
I said. That's why I'm just like, if you're in your 20s, please don't waste your 20s with a man. Trust and believe, by the age of 35, high chances are that man that you are with in your 20s, early 20s, you will not be with him. Or you won't even be happily with him. You'll be with him now. We've been together for 10 years. What
can I do? Get that guy.
Yes. You understand? And most times, because in your 20s, you don't know who you are. You really don't. And as a woman, I find that a lot of men get very threatened with a woman that you now grow into. You know, maybe they meet you and you're still a young girl that has not realized her dreams or this is what she wants. Start making moves and you see this person start changing. And now this whole marriage or relationship is now a mess because you are growing into yourself, you know. So don't waste your time, guys, like wanting to get married young, this and that. And the issue is that the young girls, they won't understand
until
10 years from now to be then sitting on this chair and advising the younger ones that also not listening.
Okay, fine. Let's do this, okay? If Owamie didn't do the whole marriage thing, she is in her 20s. She knows what she knows now.
Oh, damn. Ah, man. Forget it.
She knows what she knows now.
Oh, man.
What would Owamie do?
Damn, like...
Take it from step by step. Owamie, she's in her 20s. Listen, 20. Let's give you a nice 21.
Yeah. And I've got all this information.
You have all the information.
Okay, so first of all, I was still gonna go to college. You know, in college I learned psychology, and that's why I feel like I'm so good with people.
So, 21, you go to college. You register psychology.
Okay, let's say I'm 21. I would still I'd still be in I'm in varsity. You understand? Yeah. So I would go to varsity. I wouldn't. I feel like, okay, if I was to have a do-over, I would finish because
Okay.
I would finish just to have the paper, but I would know that I'm not gonna use it.
No, you don't know.
No. I mean, with the information I know now, my intention would never be to use it, but
just to have it.
Just have it. Yeah, because I feel like it's very important to have a backup plan in life. That's number one. Number two, I would start a YouTube channel at 21. You know, obviously I'd be in uni. There's free Wi-Fi there. I would start. I have a laptop, so I would.
And would Owamie 21 still do a gossip channel?
1 billion times yes. I would.
Why is Owamie doing a gossip channel?
Because I love it. I enjoy it. Gossiping is my passion. I'm not even ashamed of it. Like, I love it. You know what is the thing, ne? I love so much when people are like, oh my gosh, gossiping. You people gossip for free every day. You people gossip for free every day. And you don't realize, every time you sit with your friend and you're talking about that roommate that did whatever, you're gossiping. The only difference is you do it for free. I don't.
How much is Owamie doing it for?
Okay. My first pay was 23,000, right? So, you know, okay.
You're making more now. What is it about? You know, off the camera, I was saying, I'm probably the only YouTuber that would go on YouTube because I don't depend on YouTube. Yeah. Right? And say, guys, I'm making this much.
Yeah, I've seen.
Oh,
you're making bank.
Am I? Yeah. But not compared to you. Not compared to you.
What?
Owamie, why do you guys
keep... What do you mean?
No, why look, why don't you guys... So, tell me the truth.
I'll tell you the truth. So for me...
Before you do that, let me tell you. I saw a video by Meg G.
Okay.
The reason why he doesn't want to do this. No, actually, I didn't see a video.
Mm-hmm.
I heard, let me just say I heard somewhere.
Okay.
And it's Meg G.
Okay.
Let's say team.
Mm.
Apparently, if people find out, if they pocket watch you, find out how much you're making, they'll stop supporting you. Do you believe in that?
Yes. But for me, honestly, it's not even about like that to say supporting and stuff like that. I actually have some solid people, hey?
Yeah,
I feel like of all the YouTubers, I have like a community that listen, like they will go to war for me and the same way I do for them. But for me, I think my brand when I started YouTubing was never about money. My brand was always about like we come, we talk, we laugh, we have fun, and everything is done. Yes, I've turned this into a business. Yes, this is something that I enjoy and love very much. But even if you can go to all my social media platforms, I don't flash anything. If you literally look at me to the core, I am a relatable content creator. Still.
Yes.
So if I'm to come here and be like, oh, I made this much, I'm losing a lot of people who relate to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, I am. Because
do you think like it's bragging?
I don't think it's bragging. Because I remember when I bought my car, that was like 4 years ago. I was so excited. I spoke about it so much because I was very excited about it. I never ever thought I'd ever drive a car like that. And I was very oh, sorry guys.
Excuse.
Oh my God.
Don't cut
I'm
it
so
out.
sorry.
Little coffee.
Wow.
You must cough. Yeah, you are sick. Yeah, it's human. It's human nature here.
Sorry. So you guys should appreciate how much I actually like wanted to be here.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. I know you're sick. Share my friend. Ka. On the air.
On the air. You no longer want.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. So I think that for me, I'm a relatable content creator. So I will never share how much I make. Though I did share that my first pay was 23,000 rands.
And that's 5 years ago.
I think almost 7.
7 years ago.
It was 2017.
Imagine how much
September.
How much you making now?
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
How many years?
This is year 8.
Hey, you've been on this YouTube.
I've been, hey?
I know.
It's been a long
That's
time.
4 years.
But remember, like I'd say 2017 I wouldn't count. 2018 I wouldn't count. I would count 2019. That's when I started to know what I was doing. Yeah, 2018, 2017, I was still just... But yeah, 2019, that's when I started knowing what I was doing.
So you're going to be 10 years into... So you are part of the Sibu Mpanza guys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, you guys...
And mind you, like when I started, I was like, oh my gosh, the poorest YouTuber in the country.
You used to like saying that, right?
Oh, it's the truth. I started
Nah, you don't know that. You don't know that.
No, but remember, like when I'm talking about this was on the fact that at that time, Cynthia Gwembu, she was already using foundation that cost like 2,000 rands over. I think over 6,000. I don't know, but over 2,000 at that time it was like crazy money. Bo Mihlali, they were already staying in nice places. Bo, what's her name? What's her name? I forget her name, man. But I can see
Miss EXO.
No,
she's new. Okay, all right. Oh, wait. Oh, I just said Miss EXO. It just came in my mind.
No,
okay, my bad.
Even like
okay, my bad. I
don't fight with anybody.
No.
Who?
Yo, what mention?
Okay, mention.
Since I watch you, I can tell you. Gogo's caught 10. Yeah, what?
I was beef with her.
You were beefing, no. You guys were beefing.
No.
Guys, I watch you. You can't tell me nothing. The guy, Akatam want to a Kespa.
Sepa the Baba.
Yeah.
How is it as bargaining? How is it beef if somebody tried to scam me and I expose them?
Who else? Hey, Babangata, man. I can go on and on, man. Lerato Khanyago.
Oh my gosh, Lerato Khanyago even follows me. Like she's subscribed to my channel.
Oh, okay. You guys have made friends.
Like,
but you see how much I follow you, no?
I know. That was like ancient history.
Who else? Noni, what?
Noni is actually my friend. Like we talk.
Then I don't know. Yeah, I'm wrong.
No, so I think this is the issue, right? I'm someone who my character maybe might be an issue.
Yeah.
Of the fact that I'm someone who I'm very much on the ground. So if you do something I don't like, I will talk about it. Do you understand? I will talk about it. And people fail to differentiate a beef and a misunderstanding or a difference in opinions. Because that is the thing. We can differ in opinions and we're still okay. The issue is that when you have dumb people, they go into disrespect mode. I've been doing this for years. I've never been sued by anybody. And I don't know what would happen for maybe like someone to go there, sue me and win or anything, because number one, I'll never call you out of your name. Number two, I'll never disrespect you unless you disrespect me, because disrespect is free. Everybody can dish it. Do you get? But I've never. So if you do something and it's something that I don't agree with, how is it that I'm saying I disagree with you as a human?
Yeah.
Why are you taking it personal?
Yeah.
You disagree with me saying that I prefer cappuccino over an Americano. How is it now like, oh, you're ugly?
Exactly. How did it get there?
That's when I say you're dumb. Because you don't understand that we can literally agree to disagree and continue which is why a lot of people don't understand. I'm a Christian. I don't go to sangomas. I have sangoma friends. We do sit downs, we have videos, we have difference in opinions. I don't have to attack you for a religion. You don't have to attack me for my religion. As long as you respect mine, I respect yours, we keep it moving. Because you're going to fight with everyone. You cannot find a person that you will agree with from A to Z. So it means you'll keep losing people, because at one point or another, you will have difference of opinion, even if you're siblings. You cannot think alike with everything. So I feel a lot of people have that issue. You understand? I've never disrespected anyone that never disrespected me first. And that's the truth. If anybody feels like I've ever disrespected them first, they should come and I will apologize.
Yeah, see, this blueprint just became a gossip thing. You know, okay, yeah, I forgot, no, I mean, it's so nice now. It's so much juice. And no, we're here. Okay. Owamie, 21. Let's go back. She goes to college, psychology.
Yeah.
And then she starts a YouTube channel, gossip channel.
Yes.
And then how much is Owamie earning? She doesn't want to tell us. But between 60 and 80, I'm guessing.
Wow.
I'm good, ne?
No.
100.
No.
120.
No. Go low.
Low. 40.
Like somewhere above 23,000.
Okay, so 23 to 40. How much are you guys getting paid?
Just a little over 20. I don't like talking about money.
No one likes talking. Okay, so 20 is enough. I mean, you're 21. 20 is enough.
Of course,
yeah,
more than
enough.
Yeah.
It's someone's salary.
Let's say 23.
Even doctor, 23. 23 every single month.
Everybody.
In that, what else are you doing?
At that point, I would definitely get into. I won't be paying rent because I'm staying in Res, which I'm sure other NSFAS or a bazaar is paying. So I would definitely just invest that money. How I would invest that money would be, I would actually go to auctions and try get 80,000 rands cars, small cars, and then put them on Bolt and Uber. Yeah. That's passive income, especially if you do your investigation or proper research and you get a good driver, and I think I would also learn. Psychology really helps you a lot because you get to learn to deal with different people. You understand. So yeah, I would definitely do that. And then with that, so let's say I would have they call it e-hailing, right?
Okay.
And then I would have my YouTube channel. I would have 2 or 3. So I would have same entertainment. I would have podcast. I would have
it's still in the YouTube space.
Still in the YouTube space. I would also
different
post
channels
on Facebook. Yeah, I would also do that. I would also have a TikTok account. TikTok is the quickest place you can get fame. Then your channel.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Tell me.
Yes. No, honestly, TikTok is the easiest platform in the country for you to grow. It is.
It is.
You grow without even really effort. One thing that I'm so proud of myself, my biggest following is in the most difficult platform in the country.
What is that?
YouTube is not your mother's child.
That one. No. You guys,
YouTube is not your cousin, forget.
I just got my plague now. I just got my plague after how many years? I was
Thank you.
Yo, why is other people getting plagues very easy here? Can't these people have been grinding?
Easy.
I was saying.
It's not easy.
That's what I used to think.
Oh no.
That's what I used to think.
You see those numbers, like you work for your subscribers.
I work for it. Yo,
you work, like you work. Where else, like followers on TikTok, you don't really work like that, which is nice because then, if fame is what you want, you're going to get it, but they don't pay. So, you got the fame, you don't got the money.
Money. Yeah, that's true. No, YouTube is one of the, like, how do you stay consistent on? You're so consistent, bro. Like, you are one of the people that I know, like, breaking news. If you do your poom, you see how sick you are. If something happens now,
I recorded in the morning before I even came here. There's a video that's already up. I just had a family emergency. I could have had probably 3 or 4 videos up.
How do you do it, Owamie?
I just live, breathe content. I enjoy it so much. I don't even want to lie. Like for me, if let's say maybe I was getting money elsewhere, or let's say today I win lotto and I have millions and millions in my account, I would still do this. Even if it was for free, I would do it. Obviously, I don't want to do it for free because I still gotta eat. But what I'm saying is that, like, even if money was not involved, I would still do this. Content creation is my passion. With the content creation space, there's so much that happens that I feel if it wasn't my passion, I would have given up a long time ago. I YouTubed for 7 months without getting a cent. And there are many people that started with me that actually fell off because it was like, this thing doesn't work or stuff like that. You understand? That's number 1. Number 2, there is a lot of unfairness that goes on that can actually discourage you, honestly.
What is one of the unfair things that happen in content creation?
Recognitions, brand deals.
Yes.
You will find someone who has less subscribers than you, less views than you, less consistent, being nominated for an award in the same category you're in, but you're not nominated.
I don't even go to anything I'm invited. Can you? No.
Do you understand?
No thing.
And now you find the same person. This person has less followers. This person has less everything, but they're getting like the brand deals. They're getting this and that, So stuff like that. Yeah, you can get discouraged, but I'm so grateful for my YouTube manager because I remember there was a time that I was feeling a bit.
You have a YouTube manager?
Oh, sorry. No.
Guys, take out the thing. Take out the sauce. We want the sauce.
No, but think about it. I'm Owamie. Like...
Owamie, okay.
Now, I think that when a platform sees your efforts, they will reward you. I feel YouTube is a very fair platform.
There's YouTube managers in YouTube. What are you saying?
Remember, I was part of the YouTube
Black, yes.
Yes.
So you have there's a YouTube manager.
Someone that, yes, you can see it, go through like your strategies and stuff.
No,
but there are many people that have
YouTube managers from YouTube itself.
Yes, I think.
Owamie.
Okay, so
take out the T.
No. I've seen, like, have you never seen like that different programs that run on YouTube?
No, I've seen like when they invite you, but I don't know about the manager part.
So, like, yeah, it's someone that will obviously be going through like your channels to say, okay, fine. Do you how can
do you book them or they come from YouTube? That's what I'm saying.
No, they come from YouTube. Guys, like, I won't lie, YouTube is the best platform ever. Like, they care about their content creators. That's one thing that I can tell you. They really, really care about their content creators. And I know that it's a lot of people, like, even if it's that call once a month or twice a month or however much, they will put you in programs that will train you to say this and that and that. And so, you understand, like, yeah, it's not like this person is dedicated solely for Owamie. No, they have got other people.
It's the first time I hear this.
Is it?
It's the first time. That's why I like my podcast.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a secret because...
No, it's not even about the secret. It's just that people don't know. Like, I mean, I would like to believe that I'm the biggest educational content creator when it comes to finance. If I don't know that...
Wait, you were not part of the YouTube Black, ne?
No, I was not part of the YouTube Black. I don't even think here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm an entrepreneur first. You're a content creator first. So I'm not fazed by the whole like get recognized, don't get whatever, right?
Yeah.
I do what I do because I started becoming an entrepreneur, and just YouTube was there to help me out. So, but I like these platforms because if someone wants to be a content creator first, this is the information they need. So they approach you don't approach them, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So it's different programs. Yeah, it's different programs. And I think they also look at your consistency. Consistency is something that is quite big. I really cannot comment too much on that because I really truly do not know. All I know is that I'm in the program.
Yeah, my kid, you know. I'm just kidding.
And that has been since, like, it's been a while.
It's been a while, no?
It has been a while. So the one of the best advices that she gave me was that, because I was talking about it, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Do I need to like align myself to where brands will be able to come? And she was like, girl, if I can give you advice, you having to align with the brands, you have to change yourself. And when you change yourself, you're gonna lose your followers. Those that actually followed you for your authenticity. Hey, this word, authenticity and who you are, they're gonna start losing that touch
they are the people,
and then you are doing that in hopes that brands might come once in a while. Or you can actually just make sure that you're gonna focus on your people and do what you do, be yourself, enjoy yourself, and your people will feed you forever. And I was like, I'm gonna choose that one. Yeah. So I would love to have brand deals, but
they can kiss my ass, man.
No, I'm being honest. Like, there's a lot that actually
y'all
happens.
Y'all can kiss my ass.
There's a lot that happens in this country. You understand?
Still, y'all can kiss my ass.
What?
But yeah.
I'll kiss your ass. I'm kidding. But yeah, like, I think I saw a video that you made on TikTok, and I was like, oh my gosh, you are so real for that, because there are a lot of young content creators that believe they're going to come, they're going to have clean content, they're going to get brand deals. Guys, some brand deals, and I'm so sorry to say this, they are discussed in hotel rooms.
I was not scared because I don't need them. I told them 99.
No, some of them are. And like, I literally
and they see it. And I know you guys see it.
I witnessed it with someone, and I was like, it was like, oh, this is the brand manager of what, And I'm like, I think that was when I was like, screw this. Like,
my man, you think you're gonna get those brand deals? Those brand deals get it show me, but I told you guys, they went to the same schools. They speak the same
one. It is. So I find it to be very unfair because fake dreams are being sold to new content creators. But I think it's also very important on the fact that I will not lie to you. Like, I live a comfortable life, and it's all through content creation, not like brand deals and stuff. If I was to get brand deals, great, I would love to, because that's money. But you can make it with just content creation. Be authentic, be yourself. The brands will come if they align. If they don't, great, continue with what you're doing. Your people will be your people forever. You understand? So basically that is that, yeah.
Nah. You know what? The other thing is that content creators, ne? I feel like, especially the ones on TikTok, they don't understand how much they have. They have the stuff that the brands want to have, and that's attention. Once you get attention, that's it. So that's why I'm not fazed about them and whatever they're offering, because usually it's like, bro, that's peanuts. For a dropship, I make that less than a week. You know what I'm saying? What you offering me? Like, what are you offering me? That I'm gonna sit with a Vaseline and be like, ooh, Vaseline is stupid.
Actually,
right?
Vaseline is one of the brands I want to work with.
They can also kiss.
Because I use Vaseline all the time,
bro. All of them, bro. Like all of them. I'm not fazed about all of them.
No, definitely. I think that
But to add on, sorry to cut you. To add on is that where attention goes is what those brands are trying to get, right? Why don't we start creating our own brands? No, really, for real.
That's true.
Beside the t-shirts and the merchandise and all of those things are mediocre. Do you know there's like content creators overseas, like Paul and the guys that have what's this Prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the content creators. They can see the vision. They don't need a Vaseline or whatever to come and sponsor them, right? They're making their own brands. And making your own brand is so stupidly easy.
Yeah.
Like, it's so dumb. Like, I'm looking at the research and everything else, and we tried coffee for one of my friends who's selling coffee. And he doesn't even have much influence. He's just running ads on social media. And he's making a killing just from coffee, right? The coffee beans that come from KZN, right? Is it KZN? Wherever.
Well, you need to give me that because I drink coffee on a daily.
You see, you want to get sponsored. I'm saying to you, Owamie, find a brand and stop trying to be the face of the brand and promote the brand.
That's true.
Right? What is stopping you? Because you could make more than that stupid 20K they're trying to give you or 30K they're trying to give you. You can make 300K. Why are you guys facing this whole thing of, I want to be in the face of Coca-Cola and whatever? Like, you can be your own thing and you can make a shit ton of money from the traffic that you're getting into your YouTube, TikTok,
this
Facebook.
year, you guys will see. I'm coming up with, I've got some products. You understand? I mean, I also have a studio, Mupandi Studios, which I do advertise on my channels and everything. And we are getting booked now. Like, I actually advertise less because the quantity of people coming, I can't handle as of yet. I still need to like build a team, you know, proper people that I can trust. And I have trust issues. So in business, you know, that's so bad. But, you know, another thing, there's that. But I hear what you're saying. And coffee aligns with me. So I need those contacts.
No, people like MacG.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying? People like MacG, there's a few. I can't even name a lot, guys, because not a lot of people. Like, MacG's wife gets it. Yes. I don't even want to give MacG the credit. Like, MacG's wife gets it, right? And that's why the type of women that you're supposed to marry are those type of women.
Yes.
Who are like, baby, we are not going to... That's why MacG at the lasso. Or he can say whatever he wants because he's not dependent on any brand.
Yeah, I mean... His own brand is not gonna pull out.
Yeah, his own, like, and his two brands are killing it, right? Yeah. The gin is killing it. I drink the gin all the time. And what's this? The chillers drink, right?
Yeah.
He knows, like, he can send the traffic that way. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Toby? Okay. So he knows he can send the traffic.
But I think that also the other thing again that I wanted to say was that knowledge. You know, when they say knowledge is power. MacG has been in the game for years, so he already knows a lot of what goes on more than, like, you know, an ordinary, let's say, Owamie. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But would you be open to something that I'm saying?
Not just open. I'm gonna do it.
Owamie, please, guys.
No, I'm definitely going to do it.
I'm serious.
No,
like,
I am also serious. I'm definitely going to do it. Because there's absolutely no reason why I can't. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's just also an issue of for years I've worked like one woman show.
Oh yeah.
Doing everything by yourself is quite tough. But I do have a friend of mine. She literally came out and she wrote out like a plan for me. Everything. We were just sitting discussing. She put it in writing. This is what. So I'm definitely gonna like bring her into my team. Like, okay, girl, like this is what you handle. You do this. You do that. And then from there, we're going to build up to see how we can actually do it. But I am definitely going to be coming up with a product very, very soon. Yeah, it's really... Yeah,
because I can tell you one thing right now. If they decide to cancel you right now, you fucked.
That's true. Well...
you fucked.
Well, I am. Because YouTube is still my biggest income.
My man, you fucked. And you can't have that.
Yeah,
then you start with the work that you have done, because I'm really proud of you, right? But you cannot rely on your face to make you money.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta be a ghost. I'm a ghost. They can try, but I don't.
I think I might just join the drop shipping game.
No, besides that, like I said, create a product. Don't put your name on the product.
Yeah.
Make sure it's a quality product. Yeah. Make sure it's a product that people need. It's a problem-solving product, or it has something with desire. Yeah, right? So those two things. And then you just drive traffic to that.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of saying, guys, please go to the link, get some Coca-Cola.
You hate Brian. You hate that, like, with a passion.
No, you know why? Because they're such opportunists, bruh. The things that they're doing to these young content creators. 1.2, 2,000.
But you know what really is the thing that I've found, it's not really the brand.
No, it's these guys.
The brand doesn't even know what's going on. It's the people the brand hire, like this marketing agencies and stuff like that. Yeah. So I think that actually is an issue, and they're kind of like the new mafias, like television, wherein
They've been
you're
around.
threatened if you speak around, if you speak out, then you'll never get anything. So they use that fear. Because I've even seen some people actually having to, someone as big as Mihlali had to even like expose brands as big as, I don't even want to mention.
Hey,
But like, I was shocked. And she came up with like 3 brands at the same time that they were not paying, and they paid like that
immediately
to show that the funds were there. It could have been done. They just needed extreme measures. And I'm like, if they can do to her as big as she is,
as Michelle, who are
what are they doing to
these little kids, bro? And these kids have traffic. They're talented, they're smart, they're creative, and what they are doing to these kids. That's why I say I rather these kids learn a skill, come to the blueprint, or come to anything that will give them a skill on YouTube. Learn it, execute it, and make your money. Don't ever depend on anyone just for you, just to be seen with a Vaseline bottle. But anyway, I digress. Let's go back. How many minutes we got?
We're on 52.
We're on 52. Ooh, we speak, ne?
Yeah, well, both of us.
I
speak for a living, so
yeah, you love it.
I speak.
Okay, let's finish it. Kyamata Owamie. Owamie went to college, learned psychology. She started her YouTube channel. She started 3 YouTube channels with different niches.
Sort of.
Yeah, niches.
But they
in
were
the
still
same
all tied together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Owamie started e-hailing business where she invested in like 80,000 rand cars, maybe
get
2 or
like
3.
3. And remember, like, it's like, let's say if only on one, let's say maybe it's only working on Bolt, because I know Uber kind of like now has strictened, they need newer cars and stuff. You get like a minimum of 8,000 rands a month for each car. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if you have got 3, how much is that?
It's about, what, 30,000?
Somewhere there almost.
Yeah.
And then now add with that 23,000 that you're getting on YouTube.
Yeah.
How much is that at that age?
You're sitting on like 50 something.
Do you understand?
You're nice.
Yeah. And then obviously, for me, I feel like business opportunities will always present themselves.
Yeah.
Because there's that thing where I even say that if you're sitting home, go and buy a packet of Zimbas. Start walking around and selling Zimbas.
Yes.
Tomorrow, when you're selling Zimbas, someone will say, "Do you have sweets?" And you'll be like, "No, I don't." But tomorrow when you go to buy Zimbas, you will now recognize sweets. Oh, I need to add sweets. Tomorrow when someone comes and says, "Do you have sweets?" Yes, I have sweets. You sell sweets as well. Someone will come and say, "Do you have lollipop?" No. Do you understand? So it will always present itself. So I'll tell you guys how I got to even have a studio. Down and out. I started a salon business. It failed. Literally, I was like bankrupt, almost, I mean, things were bad. Like, I wasn't comfortable at that time, and then I remember
after your saloon,
yeah,
you were still doing YouTube, eh?
Yes.
How did you get bankrupt? Because YouTube pays every single month. Oh,
so when I started the salon, like, I went big. I invested a lot of money, and it was a rookie mistake because I was like subletting, So that business taught me a lot. I actually like used a lot of money because I renovated the place. I had to buy equipment, every single thing. It was very expensive, way more expensive than what I had even thought. I mean, at this point, I maxed out even my credit card. My bills are high. Do you understand? And when you have a business where you've invested a lot of money and you see it's not working, what do? You do everything you can to save it. And how do you save a business? You keep throwing in money. And I kept throwing in money. Money kept going up.
Yeah.
So by the time I said I'm giving up, I really had exhausted my funds. And on top of that, I'm now going through depression because I've never been in this situation in a long time. I'm trying to figure out, how am I going to do this? For the salon, I bought a car for the salon and the salon failed. Now I have 2 cars. I don't like. Do you understand? I was at a
Yeah.
point where I need to make decisions. What do I do? So I remember I took the smaller car to Bolt, which that worked out. Everything is going fine.
Yeah.
I kept my SUV.
Yes.
And then after that, I remember just sitting and oh my gosh, this is the first time I'll talk about this. So I was at a point before I took my because it's a Micra. I love Nissan, by the way. Hi Nissan. I actually I know.
Hi, Nissan.
Hi,
I'll play nice. I'll play nice. Nissan, hello.
No. I just love them because their cars are reliable. Like, that's for me.
Mm.
But anyway, I was actually like at a point where I'm looking at it and I'm like, I think I'm going to take my SUV back. I'm not one that is afraid of people. What are they going to say if things are really not working out? Like, I don't care. I don't have Amantuba Zotini syndrome and I'm glad about it. So I was like, I've got 2 cars. My SUV is my biggest expenditure, like every month. So I'm like, I'm in expense. And so I was like, okay, I think I'm going to just take my SUV back and then I'll drive the Micra. I will recover and then I'll buy a bigger car when things are fine. So I remember my nephew was visiting and at that time, my SUV had to go in for service. So I dropped my SUV off. I came home, I had to run errands, so I had to use my Micra. So seems like my baby didn't know that I've got another car. So we enter that car and he's like, Auntie, I'm like, It's like, whose car is this? I'm like, it's my car. Do you love it? Because in my mind, I'm battling and I'm like, I'm going to do this. And I think it was like around September. And he says, no, I hate it. It's ugly. And I'm just like, Ray, you don't say that because imagine if it was someone's car.
Kids are mean.
Yeah. Kind of broke my heart a little bit because I was at a point where I'm just like, okay, this is going to be my car for now. And I remember, he was like, no, it's ugly. I hate it. And I'm like, oh, this child. So I went home, parked my car, went to fetch my SUV. And I remember like just driving back home, after service, they clean it up.
It looks,
I'm like, damn, I can't part ways with this car.
Yeah.
So I remember that was in September. I sat down and I was like, what can I do? Because now the views on YouTube were not viewing, because I feel like with entertainment, you need to be happy for people to enjoy.
Yeah.
When you're not happy and you're trying to force it, people do see it. So my views were also like dwindling a bit. And I remember sitting and I'm like, yo, but I've been through hell and back, hey?
Nah.
And I was like, to hell and back. Like, wait a minute, I can start a podcast. And then I remembered there was a guy that I'd once met who had actually said, hey, we can work together. His name is Muraro, by the way. He's my mentor. He runs Manu Media. That guy is a godsend. That guy knows his job. Everything.
His name is Muraro.
Muraro, yeah, is his name. So he runs Manu Media. So I give him a call and he's like, yeah, come through. Let's do this. I go to his studio. When we were shooting season 1, it's a hit. And, season 1 of To Hell and Back financially recovered me. And I was like, damn, So now I'm like, okay, now I'm enjoying it. Now I'm seeing it that I'm enjoying it now, So even with my main channel, things are starting because now I'm happy,
Yes.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Thank God I had to keep my car and then the other one had to go to Bolt. But then when I was there, where Muraro's studio was at, it was close to the road. So the cars kept on passing. People would make noise. And I remember my followers would say, yo, the noise in the back is distracting. So I was like, I need to get a space where I'll be able to get a quiet space. So that's when I looked for a spot. When I got a spot, I didn't have lights. So I had to buy lights. I had cameras. I didn't have some lenses. I had to add lenses. I had to add audio.
And those are expensive.
I didn't know how expensive that was. Like, I spent like about 50K on sound alone because I went for road and I even got the wireless system same time and everything. And that was just the sound. Like when you go to the lights and everything, it was very expensive.
The mics.
And I got a very beautiful spot in Senton, Bryanston. So
imagine. You're in Bryanston.
Yeah.
You're balling,
so,
baby.
That's where the studio is at. And now I have a studio. That's another source of income. And it all started because I was flat broke.
Again. How many times have you been broke?
No, I'm talking about...
No, I'm saying, how many times did you start off? Like, you remember? You started off with basically being at the street corner, selling, and then you blew out. And then that's the lesson here is, even if you get it all, you might just lose it and you have to start again. So failure is always a thing when it comes to entrepreneurship.
There's something that DJ Spool once said and people laughed at him. And I was like, They don't know anything about business. And he spoke about how you can't compare yourself to a hustler.
Yeah.
Hustler can go to sleep broke and wake up tomorrow and they have money, and they will wake up like next week and they're broke. Because remember, every single business you do is a risk.
Mm.
You can invest all of it, lose all of it. You can invest all of it and triple. So
Overnight.
if you, a life of an entrepreneur, especially when you're still starting off, your business is not yet fully set. When you are self-made and you're still learning, you will make mistakes. It's a fact. And every lesson in business is money. Every single lesson. You will never say, I learned a lesson and you didn't lose money in business. It's impossible. Come and tell me which one that is. You understand? So when you are self-made and you are funding yourself, trust and believe you will make mistakes. And I think you need to be somebody that is comfortable in knowing that that will happen and actually understanding that sometimes it will push you to the direction that you're actually supposed to go to. You understand?
100%.
Yes, because now I honestly won't lie. I want to add more cars like with Uber, the Bolt, the way it's going so well. And how did I even get into that e-hailing business? Because I lost my salon and I had a car that was sitting and I didn't want to just take it back. So I was like, I'd rather it work. So instead of like when you have got a business that has failed, instead of like sitting and covering yourself, find a way. How can I get out of this mess? Trust and believe the solution is there. It's difficult and it's stressful when you're still going through it. And again, like I would always advise, like make, what do they call this? Sensible risks. What do you call this? Calculated risks. Thank you. Make calculated risks. Because you can't keep just risking it all uncalculated. But one thing I can promise you is there will always be something that blindsides you.
Of course.
Especially if it's your first time. Something will always blindside you. How did my salon fail? I did everything right. And I thought I live in a country where unemployment rate is so high. Getting people to work would be easy. I didn't have people to work. I opened my salon and for a full week, I didn't have a person to work. I've advertised, I've done everything. No one, like I was actually bitter for months. Couldn't even give anyone money in the street. I'm like, no ways, go work. Like, no ways, you know.
Why don't people work?
I am someone.
I have a work. I have a studio over there. Go
do you
great
get
hands.
Like, I was hurt because I'm like, how did this be the thing that blindsided me? And it is like that. You even something you don't think of might be the blind side. So I feel like I give myself a lot of grace. I don't blame myself because I make decisions not knowing. So now that I know, I can't now sit and be beating myself up.
Yes.
I just need to know, okay, fine. Owamie and Pastor Owamie made a mistake. How does present Owamie now, together with Pastor Owamie, how do we now make it so that future Owamie will be okay?
All right. Before I think yeah. So we're about to close it. This is another episode. Hey, yeah, this is nice. This is interesting. Before my viewers say, stop cutting the guest.
Did they say that?
All the time. I don't know who's your best interviewer, guys. I don't know. But this
Probably
is my...
me.
Yeah.
Kidding.
But anyway, yeah. Before they say I'm going to stop cutting you and stuff like that, there was a point you were making, but I think it landed into what you were talking about right now. So what is Owamie doing right now? What is Owamie going to do? And how does Owamie's future look like?
Well, Owamie's future looks very bright.
Of course.
That's number one. Number two, I think I'm gonna like continue doing everything I'm doing right now.
Yes.
I really am enjoying the space where I'm in. I am getting to learn a lot. I've fallen in love with production.
Oh wow.
Which is crazy.
Me too, bro.
I've fallen in love with
editing,
production.
the best, like the background, eh?
Yes.
The behind the scenes.
Yes, but the problem is I'm so good in front of the cameras that like people will never allow me just be behind. So, you know, I gotta just have to juggle and everything, but I've fallen in love with production. I've fallen in love with creation, you know, having this vision and seeing it come to light for another person because I've been doing it for myself for years. So I'm in love with that. Definitely e-hailing business. Yes. I know there are people that have spoken about how it didn't work out. If you don't have a good driver, it's misery. It's horrible. I don't even want to lie. But if you have like a good driver, you will be in peace. So now what I'm gonna do is that I am also planning on starting a consulting business wherein my driver is going to manage my other drivers and other people's drivers.
Oh, wow.
Do you understand? Because you can have one up on me. That guy's on the ground. You can't have one up on him.
Yes.
Because you can come and say, oh, it was a horrible. It's like, but last week was a good week. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I've already spoken to him about that. And then I'm going to also open up to say, if you've got a car and you need a driver, come to us.
Yes.
We will charge you 1,000%.
Yes.
But you have a good driver. Someone that will not only just account to you, someone that will account to us.
Yes.
And then we make sure that you get your money every week.
Wow.
Do you understand? Yeah. So that's something that I'm going to be going to. I do honestly want to pump up my content creation.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I've been like the consistent queen for years.
Yes.
But I feel like because of now I'm dipping into different stuff, my channel kind of struggles a little bit.
Yes.
So I just want to go back to that stability.
Yeah.
Wherein like I'm as consistent as hell. If there's a story, Owamie already has it, like how it was.
Yeah.
So that's something that I also want to do. I do have an editor now, so I don't edit my own videos.
Me too.
Such a delight.
It's nice, man.
It is.
They're using AI, these bastards.
Whatever they use is fine as long as I get it edited. At this point, I'm just like, oh, thank God. And so, yeah, there's a lot. More future plans are definitely coming. But the moment you talk, this nigga starts stealing your ideas.
I was about to say.
Stealing your ideas. So...
thank you so much. Before you leave, I just want to say, guys, the reason why we don't put people's in the names and things, you don't watch the podcast. You go and DM them because you heard 2 minutes of what they were saying.
Mm-hmm.
So we rather have their names on the podcast so you can watch the podcast. We don't have it in the description, but I will leave her business. Are you open for business? For your studios?
I won't lie. Like for now, guys, I'm a bit fully booked.
Yeah. But can you just give it to us
for
just for
now?
now?
It's Mupandi Studios. We're there on Instagram. If you want to contact us, it's info@mupandistudios.co.za.
Mm-hmm.
That's the email. But for now.
Yeah. But you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Okay. Imali, my tete.
Yeah. No, I'm just building a team. So soon, I'm sure that it will happen. And I think that the if there's anything that I can say before I leave is that I literally started with nothing.
Yes.
I don't even want to lie. I've not had help. And when I say help, I mean I don't have a family that's helping me. I was married to somebody that took me to the cleanest divorce. Understand? Like he took everything. I didn't take anything from that divorce, not even his pension fund, not even anything. I didn't have to start over because I had saved. Remember, I had prepared like 8 months
before the divorce.
I left, but I lost a lot over there. So it's not like that man helped me anyway. So what I would like to say is that I know sometimes it feels helpless because, sometimes you do feel helpless. You do feel so alone. You feel like it's so much. And things are not always going to go your way. I pushed through 2024.
Last year?
No, last of last year. I pushed through last of last year, like going through the most difficult financial year of my life, like as an adult, and nobody even saw.
Never. I didn't even.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like nobody saw. So what I'm saying is that we're not always going to come and share our struggles with you guys. So you will look at everyone and you think everyone has it together. Not everybody has it together. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Actually, nobody has it together.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, just also remember, social media is fake. Social media is fake. Not everything is as what it seems to be. So, focus on you. Have a solid plan of what you want to do. Do not get easily distracted. Do not want to start YouTube as Owamie. Do not want to start uploading today and tomorrow you need 200,000 subscribers. Because Owamie also didn't get 200,000 subscribers today or tomorrow. She worked for years. So you also need to work. You understand? I find it so annoying. Like, let me not say too much.
You find it annoying that people are feeling entitled.
It's the sense of entitlement. And also the other thing again, you find that someone is starting their channel. They're sending me an email. Owamie, I would like for you to come on my podcast. I go to your podcast. You've got 150. You've got 150 subscribers. It has nothing to do with thinking that I'm too big. It has everything to do with the fact that you just want to use me.
Exactly.
You understand? And you should work. And you go there on their channel and you see that this person last posted 3 weeks ago.
Bro.
So I'm supposed to be coming and being like, what, the rabbit you pull out of the head?
Yeah.
You're not even consistent. Do you understand that it's my petrol to be here? I risk my car to be here. My time, do you know how valuable my time is? So I think we're like, this, you will not cut corners. We all have to work hard. Do that. Do that. Even if you have got 1,000 subscribers, but I see you're so consistent.
Yes.
Bruh, I'm coming.
Yes.
I'm coming because I see. But don't be coming to me. You last posted 2 months ago. No. And then they will start saying, they think
yeah, no, I don't care. I'm not going to come. I'm not going to come. I'm not going to do a podcast whereby like you are now using it because I'm getting nothing from you being there. That's the first thing. And not that I want something from you. It's just that if I'm going to go on your platform, at least let me boost a person that is working hard.
Thank you. That's the part that I'm also
right. I'm not going to
saying.
boost a person that's taking a chance.
Yes.
Because now you're taking a chance with my time as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
Her name is Owamie, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah? Nazorunwa. Owamie Nazonzonruwa. Yeah. That's what I said. Thank you so much, my love, for coming. Please play Owamie's background song when we close this, ne? She's a vlogger. I'm over. She's a queen and I'm a ghost. You a vlogger, vision over. You a queen when I less than I'm a ghost. Owamie,